Hey, what's up, friends? It is Daily Dub. Once again, hump day, hump day, hump day, hump day. This is going to be a long Daily Dub. So the question, and I'm going to have to look up at the screen a lot, and I know you see the reflection of my glasses, so I apologize that. So this will be a longer one, and I am actually going to do a little bit of editing because I'm going to try to put pictures in this as well. But the question came from Jerry, what are my most anticipated Toy Fair reveals? And I think beyond just doing my most anticipated, I thought I'd talk a little bit about Toy Fair, the things I'm excited about, the things that have been announced, and see what you think. Because some of the stuff I am excited about may be different than what you see traditionally from other people. So these are going to kind of be in order, but not, like, don't hold me to that it's in order. I would say the first thing that I am the most excited about are the new figures from Storm Collectibles. And specifically seeing the Baraka that looked really good, but the Cyrax, the kind of robot cyber ninjas. And it looked like Sector is probably the one that's in the net in the picture. Those look good. Baraka looked good. Then Bane, I think, for the first time looked good from Injustice 2. I was a big Injustice 2 fan, so Lobo, Bane, and Darkseid, I know they've shown those to some extent before. I think this may be the first time Bane's been on display. Those all looked really good. I think Guile, Sagat, Cammy from Street Fighter all look good. They showed off Golden Axe. They showed off a lot. I believe Storm had the best display for me, personally, at Toy Fair. A lot of stuff on pre-order. I've got a bunch of Storm, as you know. Huge shelf, and it's only going to grow. So I was super excited about Storm. The second company, who I have a mixed relationship with, who I'm mad at right now, because of the way they handled this Agent Gomez thing and the way they always handle exclusives, is Mezco. I just don't think they're a good business practice, but that's a different conversation for not this channel, because I want to be positive. But they did reveal a lot of good-looking stuff. I thought the Captain Marvel looked fantastic. The two Toy Fair exclusives, which only is one Toy Fair exclusive, the Agent Gomez and the Blade, super cool. Unobtainable, but super cool. I thought the comic Harley, all the comic Harley, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, I thought they all looked good. Then they had the promo shots in the catalog of like Moon Knight. They had a little bit with Gambit, Ghost Rider with the bike. They've shown us Black Bolt and Lockjaw before, and then the '89, the Michael Keaton Batman. I think that was a new display. A lot of those they've shown before, a lot of them not. And I have a bunch of Mezco. I have to decide if I'm going to continue to collect Mezco or if I'm going to stop because. You know, from a business ethics and business understanding perspective, I disagree with a lot of what they do, and that could lead me to no longer be a customer. But they make stuff I love, so that's the challenge. So I thought they had a really solid booth. You know, I thought this announcement would be bigger, but because I kind of expected it, but NECA would be next, primarily the Bebop and Rocksteady from the Toon Turtles. And then showing the Target Toon Turtles, well, that had already been leaked and spoiled. I don't know that they talked about the Dimension X set. I honestly did not consume a whole lot of Toy Fair over the weekend. I was with my mom for a birthday at my parents' house and did family stuff and figured I'd catch up later. It's not all encompassing for me. It's way down the priority list. But I have tried to catch up on it. There's probably stuff I missed. I know there's stuff today I'm seeing for the first time. But I wish they had shown more, and I wish they had given a little more transparency around how they're able to get these licenses to GameStop or Target. But it's good. The Bebop and Rocksteady look good. I'm excited for those. Fourth one, probably a line that maybe none of you collect, but Flame Toys had an awesome booth. So the line I collect is called Kuro Karakuri, and it's these big, they don't transform, but big Transformers. They've had Drift. It just got Tarn. They are incredible figures. Feats of engineering, the way they move, their articulation, their designs, the lights, they're second to none, and I like them. And there's only been a few. So they showed Victory Saber, looked awesome, new one. They showed an Optimus, and they showed a Stealth Bomber Megatron. All look great in that line. So I'm excited to get those. You know, they're usually just kind of a one a year, maybe two a year company, so it takes them a while, but they let you know that. They promise that. But then they also have these Furai model kits that David builds, actually. There's been a Optimus Prime. I think there's been a Starscream. Then they showed like Thundercracker and Nemesis Prime and Bumblebee. And they're kind of G1 or IDW Comics appearances. And they're great. They're smaller, in scale. They're probably about well, they're not 1/12 to a Transformer, probably a 6-inch type figure. Not a 1/12 scale. I imagine that's like a 1/72 or something like that. But those look good. So I thought Flame Toys booth was good. Boss Fight Studios, another thing I'm excited about. I don't have my hacks on a good display right now because I'm waiting for the horsies. Horsey! I'm really excited to see these horses in hand. I fully funded at the top level their Kickstarter for those horses. They had them out at Toy Fair, and they look fantastic. They had a good dio. I'm super, super happy with the way those are looking. And they're still pretty early prototypes because I don't think they're due for another 3 or 4 months. So they've still got a period of time before those are due out. So they look great. They also introduced the zombie line. It looks a lot better than the Kickstarter zombies that came out, in my opinion. I'm interested in those. So Boss Fight, I thought, had a good showing. Things I'm excited about. We go to McFarlane. I was pleased with the way the Game of Thrones figures looked. They had those first 4 on display, as well as Drogon, Viserion, the dragons. I thought they looked good. I'm excited. They didn't show DC. I don't think they showed anything Harry Potter. McFarlane's a very interesting company right now because of all the licenses that they've picked up. And seeing as they come, I think I saw that there was a press release or something, social media post, that they're going to put the Fortnite figure articulation in the DC figures. So that's great. So I thought the McFarlane figures look good. I'm personally excited about that. Another line that maybe none of you collect is Beast Kingdom. And they showed off some egg attacks that I thought looked good. I don't think they had any of their dynamic action heroes. They may not make any more of those. They were like 8 inches. They had a Justice League set, a Batman vs. Superman, and they're not great. There's a lot of good things about them, but they're not great. But the egg attacks I love. And there was a Captain Marvel egg attack that looked good. And then there is the homemade suit Spider-Man looked good. And then the Doctor Strange with all the arms, even though that's like a deluxe re-release or whatever. I think that looks good. Then Hiya, Hiya, another set of good stuff. So they make 1/18, 3 3/4 scale stuff. I have like 11 or 12 Predators from them on pre-order. I have all the Injustice 2 figures from them on pre-order. I have some Aliens on pre-order. And they've been making like Aliens for a while. They have like the APC and like the different soldiers from Aliens and some different aliens that you can get already. They make really, really good stuff at the 1/18 scale. And I thought it looked really good. And I plan to have what I'm going to call the Battle of 5 Armies from The Hobbit. And you're going to have the Hiya 1/18 Injustice figures as one army. The Hiya 1/18 Predators as another army. The Spiro Toys Animal Kingdom as an army. The Vitruvian Hacks Fantasy figures, Series 2 I think that is, as an army. Some of them on horseback. And the Vitruvian Hacks Series 1, which is like the Athenians and the Gorgons, as the 5th army. Some of them also on horseback. And had this huge display, kind of like the Ready Player One, probably taking the place of the Ready Player One display on my shelf, where those 5 armies are in like this epic battle for some big trophy, right? That's what I'm excited for. So, Hiya Toy stuff I think is really good. From Diamond, the next thing I'm excited for, I don't do a whole lot of Diamond anymore. They have some good select figures. The big figures are good, but I don't do as much. But the Westworld figures looked fantastic. Put it in the mouth. I'm as excited about them that I had to stop it and just show you a full frame picture. They look fantastic. Shocking to me how good those look at the price point. I want all of them. They have the thing that forms the maze. I love Westworld. I know it's polarizing. Some people don't like it as much as they used to. It lost some audience. It got confusing. I like it when it gets confusing. It's wonderful. I need Dolores, and I need to get a bunch of synthetic humans and have her commanding an army of synthetic humans. That's what I need. Also, the pictures I'm using are from ToyArk, just toyark.com. Credit to them. None of these are mine. I'm completely using ToyArk's pictures. Please go to their website. Check out their stuff. Foosh also has a bunch of great pictures as well if you want to check out Foosh. Just some of these more niche things that I collect, ToyArk had more pictures of. So I like that. From Mattel, I had nothing in the DC world. I didn't care about any of it. But there was the 2 WWE Ultimate Editions. They've shown them before. They teased them before. But they look great. The Ronda and the Ultimate Warrior, especially that Ultimate Warrior and his cape, and it's from when he's at, or his robe, I guess. It's when he's the One Warrior Nation in WCW. Those look fantastic. I think they're going to be like $10 more expensive than the Elite, but I heard from some folks that were on site that they are as better than the Elite as the Elite are than the Basic, and they're well worth the price, so I'm interested to check them out. I thought those would look really, really good. Those are really the only things that caught my eye from Mattel. Hasbro Overwatch and Hasbro Power Rangers, both I thought looked pretty good. I collect the Figma Overwatch, so not for me. And I collect SH Figuarts Power Rangers, which I know those are kind of gone away. So neither of those are necessarily for me. But I think they look pretty good. I think Hasbro's done a good job of those. So the final thing, I guess, you know, is the Marvel Legends from Hasbro. And there were a lot of things that looked good. There were a lot of things that I didn't care about. And there was just a lot of Hasbro being Hasbro. Releasing 2-packs, forcing you to buy a figure you don't want to get one. You do like, they just went through this with the 10th MCU that didn't sell well and clearance and everything. I'm really surprised that they're doing a little bit of that again. But at least some of the 2-packs are completely net new. That's nice. That is nice. But they're still up to their same old tricks. You know, so they've got the Ebony Maw. It's going to be by itself, but the Corvus Glaive comes with Loki. Well, we already have that same basic Loki, but now you got to buy it again. That's no good. You've got Korg and Grandmaster, great. You got Louise and Ghost, great. But then to get Executioner, you have to get a Hela that you basically already have. Now, I know it has a different head, and I'm sure something's different about the Loki, but it's just what Hasbro does. It's just what they do. So that's a little bit of frustrating, but I am very happy that they're releasing some of those figures because they fill gaps that no one's going to make. No one's making a Luis or a Ghost. I don't think anybody's making a Grandmaster anywhere else. So it's nice that they're making some of those for the MCU. A bunch of good comic figures I know people are excited about. I know that new big juicy Hulk, the Wolverine 2-pack looks really good. If you want another comic 2-pack. The thing that's hard for me is I have so many of these figures in the Toy Biz or the early Hasbro version that I just don't need over and over again the same one. So that frustrates me a little bit, but I just don't have to buy it. Not a big deal. But I thought Hasbro definitely unveiled quite a bit. I know a lot of people are excited about those Marvel Legends. And there's a lot of really good looking ones. And they're doing a lot of good things. The thing that I think is the most interesting is Disney had the embargo where they were not allowed to show any in-game toys. Anybody. No one was allowed to show in-game product. Avengers in-game. I think that's interesting. I know a few things have leaked out. You don't know if they're true or not. Whatever. But it's interesting to me that they fully, at the most important buyer show of the year, did not show product that they want to sell. And could leverage their license strong enough to make the manufacturers not show them. I'm sure Hasbro would love to have shown the whole in-game wave. But Disney wouldn't let them. So I just think that's personally interesting. I like the business side of stuff. I find it fascinating. And seeing Hasbro leverage that big of a stick, you know, big stick, I thought was really interesting. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this Daily Dub a little bit longer, kind of a Toy Fair look. I put a few pictures from Toy Arc. Go to Toy Art, check out their coverage. I'll put the link in the description. They've done a lot of great coverage. Lots of people have done great coverage. Toy Art's just who I use their pictures from, so I need to give full credit to them. As always, let me know if you have any questions. Go check out the Pence Pack Facebook group. You can find the description in my giveaway announcement video from yesterday. And enter the giveaway. We want to give a lot of stuff away. In order to give a lot of stuff away, a lot of people have to enter. That's the way it works. So please go enter that and win some prizes. You know, hey, until then, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good hump day. Woo-hoo! Squeeze it.